Hello everyone. Chris McGee here. Sturm B, as you may know me. Oops, don't want that to happen. Welcome back to MediEvil, the finale. Now, might as well go ahead and play here while I talk a bit. Yeah, the audio situation still hasn't been fixed. For that, I apologize. I think the issue here is primarily because we're dealing with one computer that's handling everything. It's not only emulating a PlayStation 1, essentially. It is also streaming it on Twitch and streaming it to my television here. So probably not the most ideal situation handling those three tasks at once. Actually, I thought there was a fourth task that was doing at the same time there. But yeah, it's doing all these things at once, and that's just not ideal. If I had the ideal setup, I would have two computers, basically. A computer for gaming and a computer for streaming. Just have the output from the gaming computer be the input on the streaming computer, and that streaming computer would send it off to Twitch. As it is, however, we're stuck with this for now. And it would have probably helped if I had just done this at my computer rather than routing it through the television. I might do some tests with that at another time. But as it is right now, we're just going to go ahead and finish it out this way, because we've gone through the rest of it this way. Might as well, right? So, alright, got my chat window open here, so if you're in chat, feel free to say hi. Look forward to talking with you as I finally complete MediEvil 1998. Now, I now have to say 1998 because I believe the new 2019 remake of this game for PlayStation 4 has already been released, and so now there's going to be confusion if I don't. So here we are. Go ahead and get my controls set up real quickly because I lost them earlier when I was doing some testing. Hotkey binds. My cat wants to join me. She's reaching up and patting on my arm over here. You can't really see it right now. Well, not my arm, but the arm of the chair. So I'm going to set up my load state, my save state, keys, slots, slot changing up and down. Okay. It's faster just to do this. Yes, hi Zoe. Say hi to the watcher, the viewers. You may come on up here. Come on. See, because I'm in this chair, she actually has a lap that she can sit in if she wants to. Come on. Come on. No? Okay, that's fine. Do what you want, be what you want. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up where we were and not waste any more time. She might eventually find her way up here. She's thinking about it. So we had just finished the Haunted Ruins, which was Castle Peregrine. I think that was the name of it. And now we're off to, well, interesting sort of detour, which is up here at the ghost ship. Now, I gotta be honest with you. This ghost ship I am not really looking forward to. It's pretty much my least favorite stage. Well, not my least favorite, but one of my least favorite stages. It's a great intro. I'll let you watch the intro and then you'll see what I mean here. It has both an FMV and a cutscene. Come on. So check out this little overview of the ghost ship. Yeah. Lots of platforming.
Captain, I thought you ought to know we have a stowaway on board. I've told the men to scour the decks for him.
Good! I want that scurvy dog dangling from yon yardarm by his bowels!
Is that really necessary? Couldn't we just give him a good tongue lashing and drop him off at the next port?
Look! There's not a man-jack on this ship who wouldn't keel-haul his own grandmother for the silver in her hair! There'll be no tongue-lashing! Bring the landlubber to me and I'll tear him a new orifice!
So, already in the thick of it here. So this is the ghost ship. It seems so... Well, not entirely out of place, I guess, from the rest of the game, but it just seems a little bit more so than the rest of the game. Just doesn't really fit in, I suppose. But regardless, it's an interesting stage. The only thing I really don't like about it is that it's platforming. And if you fall during this platforming, you're sent back to the beginning. And as we all know, platforming on the original PlayStation, the PS1, leaves a lot to be desired. So, without any further ado, most of the crew seem to be under the control of a few officers. Without them, they'd be like headless chickens. There's your clue. This requires the moon room to get in there. So I'll be falling quite a bit. I will also be doing a lot of save states and load states, but that's what you get, I guess, with this kind of stage. Don't get into this, I'm using an emulator. So those two enemies that I've killed so far, those are more, I guess they're officers, but what the book was talking about are these guys right here. You can kill them over and over and over, and they keep coming back. So you're best off killing this guy in the blue jacket, blue coat, whatever. He's one that, as you can see, gives you soul and causes all the other crew members to die a final death, so to speak. Alright, so let's hop in here. Another moonstone. Yeah. Come on, officer, die. Before these guys wake up. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to be losing a lot of energy piles in here, a lot of energy life, because that's just how this stage goes. Alright, don't need to enchant anything, don't really need any supplies, right? Yeah, no, everything's full up. Oh, of course it respawns, so you gotta deal with that too. Hey, I wasn't trying to... Ah! Stop reading the button. Bite. Downside of having the same two different things. So, you can see where this is going to go. And yeah, it drops you into another section. This, I'll go ahead and play this one out. We have to avoid rolling barrels, and then you can finally go through. You're out here. So this one actually is like the only one where it's okay to drop down because it puts you out where you need to be anyway. The rest are not so kind. You'll see here in a moment. I'm going to get the inevitable slowdown here. There we go. Let's get a little life back. And of course, you can probably see my cat now resting on my lap here, and she's on top of my arm, so I can't get a drink in my drink. Oh boy. Alright. This, come on up here. These are, yeah, they don't drop the souls. I've got two sort of officers to blue one's the most important because he's got the crew under his command. No drop when he drops. Yay for good camera angles. Can't see anything there, but it looks like we got half of them souls we need. Yeah. We're gonna have to come across here. Grab that. Now I think you could possibly jump across this as a shortcut, but it's almost not really worth it, you know. Okay. There we go. Now comes... Oh, really? You're back? Now comes one of the worst parts of this whole platform experience. These trampoline things. As you can see, that happens. I'm actually going to reload this, you know, save games and such sometimes. Probably not every time. Okay. It's hard to see where your shadow is, so you can aim yourself properly. That was lag. Ugh. Wow. I don't even know how that worked, but it did. Alright, so here's the next part that also sucks. And yes, you can come down here and do this bit. This, I think, I can't remember if this gives you a life bottle or what. Save state it and see if I can't get across here. Nope, that's not going to work. Lift up, thank you. Lift back up. Come on, thank you. Ah! This is where the controller lag really works against me. There is some controller lag going on here. Alright, so you're going to have to let my arm up. Oh, tricksy one that. No, they're all tricksy. Whatever. There we go. Okay, so it just leads you to this. So I'll tell you what, I'm not going to take that shortcut, if that's what you want to call it, because it's not really worth it. And there's these angled swinging platforms. And this tough part where you actually have to drop down onto a paddle, I call it, and ride it around. Controls. No point in going to the left just yet. You'll see why soon. We will be going that way soon, but not just yet. We have to take care of some work first. Get some more souls like that, you see. Here. may have noticed that there's no officer in this room, so I have to bust these down. Ah, wow. Can we not? Fuck. Okay, they just. Oh, those were officers. They weren't pretty like these guys. Oh, these guys are hard. There's the officer. There we go. Finally. All right. So we're at 85%. Ghost ship captain is as tough as old sea boots. You will need something a little more powerful than the weapons in your inventory to knock him overboard. Yeah, so we don't want to go up there just yet. We will be trapped if we do. Actually, what we need to do is drop down. Believe it or not, one or a few times where we need to do this. Because, well, preferably not like that. I wish I could. I can't. Because we need more souls, you know, in order to get that chalice. Also, we can pick up some used energy vials while we're down here, like that one. And it just gets immediately taken away by that guy. But see, this is what happens if you fall down. You land in this lower area, and you're forced to backtrack. Anyway, we need to come down here anyway because we're going to kill this officer and his soul, and there we go. Now the chalice is at 100%. We can pick it up. But in order to do that, we're going to have to get back up. And to get back up, we're going to have to go through this gauntlet of sorts. Yeah, but at least we can pick up some more energy vials along the way, you know? Pang! And see, it puts us up here. Actually, I do hear the... Oh, we can't go back to that. No. Can't go back to that, which is fine. Okay, this guy just infinitely respawns. Wonderful. Up here. There we go. So again, I want to go across these diagonal platforms. Try to fall on paddles here like that. Follow it around. I can actually jump off real quick and get refilled. Doing its stupid flux thing, even though I told it not to. I'll try to fix that. Okay, yeah, that fixes it. Sorry about the color. I thought I disabled flux, but clearly I didn't. Alright, back on the paddle or not. So this is what I was talking about. We have to ride this elevator up the second time in order to come up here and get, to the left, the chalice. And this is always annoying. I want to go to the right, but oh well, the elevator takes you down again. So you have to make you go back up. So just jump inside of it. It is what it is. Alright, and we gotta repeat these fools again. These officers. guy just dropped down. He's still alive. There we go. Alright, now we're ready, finally, for this tough as nails captain. Now, you'll notice they give you a chest there. Inside that chest is one of these, a club. These two cannons here are obviously pointing that direction for a reason. You can't just run up to the captain and attack him. It won't let you. You can't reach him. You can't even jump over all this to get to him. So you have to use the club, light it on fire here, and use that to fire these. But the timing has to be just right. And every now and then these guys wake up and take care of them. Alright, now we can go back to the club, get some more flame. So you can't hit the captain when he's in the middle or on the extreme left or right ends. You have to hit him when he's just finished turning around or about to turn around, about to reach the end, you know, that kind of thing. Just leaving region, or you get it. You know what I'm saying. It's annoying. It's annoying to get it timed, but that's what makes it actually pretty good battle of sorts. Oh my goodness, I can't even get fired here. These guys keep coming up, distracting me. There we go. We got it. Nice for my club to bring it back to 100%. Not that we really need it, but there we go. And of course, I had to get a little bit of extra hurting in there, I suppose. All right. Who wants to talk to us now? We're still ghostly. Our statue is, anyway. Probably, let me guess, Raven Hooves. No. Okay. That's surprising. Oh, good. Stern Guard. The soft tiki Stern Guard.
You are back, Herr Fortescue. I think this is because of my shield, yeah? But I have something else I can give to you. Something you may find very interesting.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of gold. For those of you of a certain age, you may recognize that reference. When he said, very interesting. I remember it was a thing at the time, back in the 90s, late 90s. Was it a comedian or something? I don't know. Who said that often. Alright, the last of the map has been filled in. Yay! Oh, we still have, I think, 3 more stages to go. Including the boss fight. Final boss, that is. No worries. Alright. How are we doing on this? So we're going to head into the entrance hall. Kind of a trivial stage, this. Nice intro though. I love how the back of Ghost Ship has a sort of face made out of those windows. Okay. Imps. Hit the wrong button as usual.
Sir Daniel Fortescue, standing bold as you like in the foyer of Zarok's castle. Who'd have thought it? Not us, that's for sure. We's afraid the master of the house is out trying to plunge the land into eternal night. But come on in and make yourself at home.
Sure, I'll do just that. The book says, those mischievous imps have been at Zarok's spellbooks again. They're shielded by magic, the naughty creatures. Well, not these, but there are some later, I think, that are shielded by magic, which means you need this magic sword. Or, I think the broadsword enchanted will also do this trick. So, for anyone with a somewhat keen eye, you may notice that this this stage is actually the we saw this in the opening video. The FMV that starts the game, introducing you to Zarok and what he's doing. The camera zooms in and goes through this grate over here on the left, you know. Die, fool! Refill. Yeah, it's kind of a short stage. Not a whole lot to it. That's kind of the way I like it. See, we're already at 61% on the souls. This is actually a way to the exit right here. Here's the store even. Sure, let's go ahead and we got tons of money. We might as well go ahead and repair the shield, even though it's barely damaged. Yeah, and this spiral staircase can be a pain to navigate. Sometimes you just fall off of it, fall through it for no reason. We're not ready to leave just yet, because we still need the chalice. Yay, made it up without incident. I sometimes wonder whether or not I ought to try and speedrun this game, because I love it so much. Most people who speedrun games, they do it because they love the game so much, you know. Most of the time, that's the case. 88%. I hear the chalice. Yep, it can now be collected, in fact. Oh, no! Hey, give me back my sword! I'll beat you to death with my arm! I will beat you to death with my arm! Lousy thief, give it back to me! He ran away. He ran away with it. And how did he manage that? I know I could switch to a different weapon, I just wanted to be weird. Worst case scenario, we can always restore state. Did he go somewhere else in the castle, or is he like gone for good? Somehow I doubt they're gone for good. I think it's just... That would be really weird if they You know, I don't think I've ever actually had this happen before. I've never taken so long trying to beat them up and get my stuff back. Lots of rumbling sounds here. Well, I don't see that little critter. This is a first for me. Okay. Not over here, of course, either. Well, how interesting. Let's check one more time, see if he, like, reappears now. Walk away. He does not come back. Wow. Alright, reloading time it is then. I'll be sure to not make that mistake again.
Fortescue, standing bold as you like in the...
Also, this is one of the very few times in which these little statues call you by your name. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Usually they call you it. I guess as partial insult or something, I don't know. But in this case, he actually says, Sir Daniel Fortescue calls you by your name. And title, for that matter. I'm going to say it more often now that I have to deal with these sticky-fingered thieves. Better off going this direction first because I need to kill more of these imps in order to fill up the chalice. And I realize I'm fully cognizant of the fact that I don't get many viewers. I'm not very entertaining. That's fine. I play these games for music. I stream just because I want to share the experience. I want to share the fun that I'm having. And just because I'm not funny or have a weird, eccentric personality or behavior, means I'm not going to have any viewers, and that's fine. Like I said, I do this mostly for me, just for the experience too, to see what it's like to stream, to work out the kinks and... There we go. Let me get the last one here. Don't you steal my sword, Moko. Come on, come on. Camera, work with me here. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and grab that. All of Heroes Awaits. Read the books. So it's interesting. This is Xerox Spellbook. Contents: Raising the Dead, page 5. We've seen him do that. Putting a Town to Sleep, page 71. Yeah, he did that too. Looking Good for the Over 400s, page 136. Sounds like something he's been doing. Robbing People of Their Free Will, page 207. Summoning Demons, page 268. Yeah, he's been doing that. Card Tricks, page 298. I wonder if it's a 300-page book. Okay. And then... Secret Diary of Xerox. 100 years I've spent in exile, using my anger to keep me warm, feeding off my suffering, relaxing with my angst. But soon they will pay, all of them, including Fortescue. He thwarts my first plan to conquer Gallowmere, and then posthumously claims to have killed me. When I find him, I'm going to get MediEvil on his bony behind. I never liked him anyway, always hanging around the court, interfering. Where are you going with that dead cat, Xerox? Where did you find that brain, Xerox? Wretched busybody. I was actually, side note, by the way, you can't go through here. It does react on waterfall. Can't go through that waterfall. Can't make curtain part like Zark did. That was actually, that book was my first introduction to the term busybody. I had to actually look up, what does that mean? Oh. And now I know. Alright, full life, so we don't need this fountain here. We can go ahead and go to the exit. We now have the chalice. Like I say, kind of a short and sweet level that I've made much longer because I allowed my sword to get stolen and had to restart it. Speaking of which, another quick save. Oh, is there anything in this area? Antechamber here? No. Okay. Detour to the Hall of Heroes, and it's interesting because you'll see after I leave the Hall of Heroes here that we didn't actually leave Zarok's entranceway. It's kind of weird the way that works. Alright. No one down here. I think it's the lady at the end here, right? No. No. Oh. Him. I don't think there's any chance you can, like, miss anyone in this game in terms of talking to them here.
Hey, Danny man, how's that sword bearing up? I told you it was magic, right? I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy your chances, like?
Oh. Well, it's a life bottle, so that's always good to have. And I think you get 1 or 2 life bottles in the next stage, if I'm not mistaken. The penultimate stage, by the way. Yeah, there's talking with all the people. There's not like, oh well, I have a chance to talk with this person or this person. And at the very last chance you can talk with anyone. That doesn't happen. At least to my memory, it doesn't anyway. Alright, here we go. The time device. Get some save states ready. See, here we are still in the entranceway, so we just took a detour to the Hall of Heroes and came back or something. The time device. It's a good level. It gets a bit frustrating, and it is rather long, I have to admit. But it's fun. It's a good level. Some of the platforming is done good. See, 3%, so there's a lot of souls to go.
Using a dark magic called science, Zarok has constructed a device based around the mechanical measurement of time. The innards of this chronograph are fiendishly complicated. Keep your eye on the flying timepieces and get ready to reset the hands of the master time clock.
Alright, so that's a little bit misleading. It says keep your eye on the flying timepieces. Well, I see a bunch of them flying around here, these little guys. There's 3 of them right around here. These are not the ones he's talking about. They are flying timepieces, yes, but they're not the ones he's referring to. He actually means that one right there. It flies down and shows you the code to open the door. Yeah. So, as I recall from what I just saw there, to go to open that door, And these, by the way, are little bouncy pads. They help get you up here. We want to press the gold one once, and then the silver one. Oh, we get that down to Pisces, I believe. Okay, and you can drop off. And sometimes hitting those buttons is a little odd. It doesn't quite work as well as you. I think there's like 3 of these fountains in here. So there's one right there. There's a nice Juice of Life bottle in there. Oh, that hurts more than I thought it would. But we can't get to it just yet. We will be able to later, obviously. But before even worrying about that, let's head over here and deal with some of this business. And there's only 2 of the quote-unquote flying timepieces that we even have to worry about. There's that face again on this platform here that we saw elsewhere. Ouch. Yeah, these blades on here can hurt a little. Yeah, you got a silver shield again. There we go, got the time rune. Switch so we can leave. We needed the time rune and we needed that guy's soul. Alright, let's bouncy pad back up here. No, we can't do it from that way. I think we need the big one in order to do this. So, over there on the right was one of them. Here's the other one. Well, right here. Take the time rune there. This one right here. I think it's the only 2. Okay, keep silver on Pisces. Gold goes to whatever that other is. That's handy. And yes, it is random with each playthrough. Ah! Oh, I see. Did I not get it right? Okay, gold goes on there, and silver goes to the bottom. Huh. I wonder if it changes every time. Silver goes to Pisces. Ah! Fell again. I don't want to hit it again. I like how these little skin pieces here or whatever on these pillars look like faces. Another interesting little design thing. Alright, this is an annoying contraption that forces you to jump and crouch at various moments. These guys. This metal keep houses the magical chariot that Xerox calls his train. The path it runs along leads eventually to Xerox's lair. However, your route is blocked by gates controlled at various way stations. Travel to these on the train, open the gates, and head for the lair. Well, we're going to do that, and that'll be like the second half of this stage. First half is just getting through those doors. Or maybe more like it's the second. It's the third of the game. Ah! So this way. Ouch. Yeah, it's an annoying situation, that is. Stop it. This is an interesting little thing to jump up inside of here. So teleport you. Assuming I can actually get on the thing. There we go. So you hit that, and it gives you a chance to reset these. Which then shatter that, so you can get at the chalice once it's filled. And all of you see also that lowers the red dome thing elsewhere, which allows us to get that life bottle elsewhere. So yeah, we could jump back down again through here, but we're going to take an alternate route. A couple of alternate routes, actually. For one thing, this. Grab now the earth rune we're going to need. Thank you so much, camera, for being annoying. And then there's this. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh. I lost connection here. Try to reconnect here. It may not let me. Okay, there we go. The battery should be full, so I don't know quite what happened. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So there's this one platform. Can't really even see it. Right down there. It's the only way to get to that is by jumping down here. And all it has is just these free treasure, treasure chests, which is mildly annoying. Woo! Lots to slow down there. Too much stuff on the screen. But this is kind of where we want to be anyway, because now that we've opened up that thing, we can go through here once we unlock it and grab that life bottle. Oh, we need to see what the code is, though. It's probably changed. I think it changes every time, huh? No, it's the same as it was before. Woo! Gotta love platforming on the PlayStation. Okay, no, you don't have to, actually. Actually, I've already forgotten the code. Well, I've forgotten which is gold and which is silver, so let's try this way. Come on. Yep, that was it. Okay, go. Yay. And we'll go ahead and fill that life bottle right on up. Yeah. Okay. Deal. Now we got one. Gotta do it one more time for this doorway. Or silver. Let's see. I don't know if that's Taurus. It's something. Silver Pisces, that's all I do know. So the gold is the one that needs to be changed. Like that right there. Okay, now let's check out this other side. Everything keeps smacking on against me here. Well, at least we got the chaos room here. Because we're still only at 60%. are still enemies to be fought. And they are through here. Alright, finally, the second half of this level is this whole train thing. This is where we need to go, but we have to open up each half of the gates there. And to do so, we need to go through each of these sides. Well, only one at a time. And we got to steer this train to go through. Each side, open up those gates. So first of all, this side. I'm hitting the wrong button here. I'm the attack button. Don't want to go back. These. And there's just one massive bouncy pad. Okay, you got the moon rune. The moon rune! Yeah, let's go ahead and repair the old shield again. Might as well. Alright. Bonk. Now we can head back. Go to the other side. I think, however, before we can do that, we've got to deal with some, yep. Feeling some shades of the insane asylum. Much easier, at least there's only 4. Okay, now we gotta turn this thing 180 degrees. And try not to fall in that pit in the process. It's not as easy as you might think. Come on. I opened it up, thank you. Ooh, less than 60 hours to go now. Hey, alright, Chalice can now be collected. We've killed enough of these goons. We can actually collect the Chalice if we want to. So that switch opens up that gate, half of it. And I like to, you can see beyond the gate what you probably were never really meant to see. Oops. And in fact, what you're seeing is that the train tracks just go straight up. They just end right there. Right there. See how the train tracks go whoop? Well, this train's not going to go very far down that direction. Alright, let's top off here as much as we can. I'm not going to bother to go back to that first fountain near the beginning of the level. There's too much distance to cover to go all the way back there. Open up the gates and everything. We'll just take whatever this has to give me and say that's enough. And believe me, it will be enough for the final battle. This train also, you can't see it very well here, but you will at the beginning of the next level, has a funny face on the front of it. Yeah, you can't really see it there in the end. But it's straight. Oh, no one else there? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn it to face the exit, but we're not going to take it just yet. Whoa! What did I say, Dan? Don't fall in the pit. Alright, we're going to head back now so that we can grab the chalice. Remember where the chalice is, right? Whoa, not down there. I said not down there. Can't seem to jump when I need to and not jump when I need to. Yeah, it's over here. I'll take the hits. I don't care. There it is. The final chalice. Yay! And now we can finally go back. We don't need to take the pipe. We can just falling down here. But hey, let me back up. Yeah, lousy bum. Okay, there we are. I'd say we're ready to leave. See, you don't see that little thing at the end of that from that angle. Alright, this is our last visit to the Hall of Heroes for the entire game. So of course he'd have something to say about that.
You prove us all wrong. Maybe it is destined to be a hero. Maybe it can defeat Zarok. The people of Gallowmere may never know of your past mistakes, and you will indeed be remembered as the people's hero. Your time in exile is over. Welcome to your new home, Sir Daniel Fortescue.
And indeed, finally, now, if you come over here, look at that. Your statue is no longer a ghost. It's solid, which means you are finally a hero here. We are. Yay! And so, yeah, I think she's the only one that, yeah, wants to talk to you now, finally. Excuse me. We are.
Daniel, thank goodness you're still safe. I have a gift I can give to you, but sadly, I can't say how useful you will find it.
Pretty useful, if I remember. I'll take him. I was hoping it'd be a life bottle. I thought it was going to be a life bottle. Oh well. That's fine. Use every bit of help we can get for this, the final stage, the boss battle against Zarok. I really can't wait to play the remake. I just don't have the money right now. Speaking of which, feel free to donate. I got donation links down below. Not just to me, of course, but also to Extra Life for the kids. To help sick and injured children. Alright, Zarok's there. Let me do a quick save here. I'll put it on 59. And then move up to 60 as we go in. So here we are. The final stage! What was it, 4 sessions I played through this game? It's not bad. And a total of, I don't know how many hours, of 5 or 6 or something.
We never thought you'd get this far. Your final encounter with Zarok awaits beyond this point. He has surrounded himself with his unnatural bodyguards, but you may yet even the odds by calling upon the lost souls collected within your chalice. Place the chalice on the shield at the heart of the arena. Good luck, Sir Daniel Fortescue.
I love that voice actor. He's just so great. Such a unique voice. Got nothing to buy. It's our last chance to buy anything. We're full up on it all. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. So here we go. So, before we step onto that shield in the middle there, let's look around a little bit. There's some chests. One right there. Up at this end here, there's a couple of gated doorways and a balcony. Yeah, there's the other chest. So there's 2 chests here. So, just to, you know, get the lay of the land, so to speak. This is hilarious. Check this out.
Sir Fortescue, my old nemesis, so we meet again. I see that a century spent as worm food has done nothing to diminish your naive obsession with the freedom of Gallowmere.
Oh, I didn't see that you were in here, Apex. Sorry. Hi. It didn't show up in my check. I don't know why. What is that, about 9?
Prepare to attack, my warriors. I want the dogs gnawing marrow from those bones within the hour. Ah! What is that, Fortescue? Your lucky cup?
For the honor of Gallowmere!
That's okay. So, yeah, we have lightning. Let me come back here because I think I need to get it from one of these. Yeah, there it is. Good lightning. So this good lightning, we need to use. We don't attack in this stage of the battle. Instead, what we do is help our comrades out by healing them up, using our own life in the process. And obviously that's indicated by their color. And it's okay to be liberal about this here and just keep on. Whoa, that was almost that end there. Here we go. Spreading around the love, spreading around the life. Because after this battle, you'll get a bunch of those used life, used energy vials. I just get hurt there. Oh, dude, you need help. Let me smack this more. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't really want to target very well. Yeah, see, now they run to help out others, which is also cool. Here we go.
This battle is ours! We are free from the tyranny of Zarok!
Hey, ALR and Nemesis, thanks for joining. Yep. You're catching the end of the game here. See, tons of these that you don't need. I don't think you'll need them all, but it's good to have them. But before we can grab them, I think he's going to talk some more. Yeah.
You always were fortunate in battle, Fortescue. Let us see how you fare against my champion, the late Lord Cardok. He eats people like you as calcium supplement.
You he can't pick those up. Only I do. We'll go ahead and switch weapons real quick, because obviously we're going to need our main weapon here for this. And also grab the rest of these while we can. I honestly don't remember the exact strategy needed. Was it that the dragon breath worked here? I think so. I know it works on the final one, but yeah, when he's just walking around like this, there's nothing much to do. You have to wait for the space to rear up like this. And it didn't really do a whole lot. Let's go back to our main. Okay, this we don't want to be near before. Yeah, this is there. Took care of your champion. More like chumpion.
Bugger. Right then, that's it. I've
This
just
is
about had
hilarious.
enough of your meddling.
Check this out.
Where is that spell? Ah, yes. No, not that spell. Oh. Oh, not right now. Aha! Now I have it.
It's the most ridiculous looking thing ever.
None shall defeat the mighty Zarok. Buck, 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 buck. So prepare to die, Fortescue.
You first. So, while he's got that blue glow around him, he's invincible. So you have to kind of coax him into doing that rearing up like that right there. At which point he becomes vulnerable. Come on. Come on, rear up. There you go. Ah, come on. Face the right way, Dan. I'm sure it's probably a good quick kill method out there for all those speed runners amongst you, but this is about the quickest that I can do is using the dragon armor. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, nope. Nope, nope. Can't do anything when he's doing that. Come on. We're almost dead. Just die already. There we go. And the game's done.
Curse you, Sir Knight. I am finally defeated. Yet if I am to fail, then all shall perish. You are doomed, Fortescue. You will never leave this domain.
Yeah. Do vultures make that sound, or is that supposed to be a hawk? I don't know. Looks like it has the head of a vulture rather than a hawk, but I don't know. I don't know avian physiology. Yay, the souls have been returned. They go back to all the citizens of Gallowmere. Now, it's a great ending here, but I haven't verified this, but if I remember correctly, I've been told, or it's been inferred, that this next FMV does not play if you haven't gotten all the chalices. It ends right here instead. So like this wouldn't play if you didn't get all the chalices, if I remember right. But I haven't verified if that's true, because I've always gotten all the chalices. And look, everyone's there, and they're not just statues anymore. Even the annoying raven hooves. I always found their clapping animation to be a little weird right there. It was like, kind of like that or something. Kind of odd. Whatever. And then the awesome credits sequence, which I've got to let that play for you all. It's just so great. Fantastic music too. Whoever did the music for this is kudos, my man. Kudos, or woman, whomever you are. It's just so awesome. Yeah, this is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. Introduced to me by, as I said in the first stream, a former friend. It's not speaking of the game, just speak of the game that he introduced me to. And I try to play it about every year, about this time every year in October. It's an appropriate Halloween, sort of themed game of sorts. And it works as both fantasy and adventure and action as well, but horror too a little bit. I think it's definitely Halloween. Regardless, it's still played every year. Love it to death. Love seeing some of this art, the concept art and such. Various scenes from the game as well as concept art. I don't even know what that character is. Probably something that didn't make it into the final version of the game. Probably an early version of something that doesn't look like that at all anymore. Ugh, damn ghost ship. That creature, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Doesn't ring any bells. Now this I don't understand. I'd love to know the story behind Mr. Apple and his magic hat. So there you have it. That's MediEvil on the PlayStation 1 from 1998. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and call the stream now. I've been streaming for over an hour. Good timing and all that. If you've been watching, thank you very much for doing so. Please feel free to follow me here on Twitch if you're so inclined. Also follow me on Twitter at SturmB and on Instagram, Sturm. I usually tweet out any changes in plans or when I'm about to go live and such, or any additional streams I may do, that sort of thing. So yeah, please feel free to follow me there. I stream every Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And the final announcement I'm going to make here is Extra Life. As you see in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, there's a countdown timer going on. Extra Life 2019 begins, for me anyway. It begins this weekend, but for me it begins at 12 p.m. on notification things going on here. 12 p.m. on Saturday, November 2nd. So again, if you're so inclined, please tune in here on twitch.tv/SturmB at 12 p.m. On November 2nd, Saturday, and I'm going to be streaming for 24 hours straight. Maybe more because it is it's when the time changes, is this Sunday early morning. But I'll be streaming for 24 hours straight. I'm going to be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider to start off with, and who knows what from there. But I've never played it before. It'll be sort of a blind playthrough. Not sort of, it definitely will be a blind playthrough. So it's going to be an interesting experience. I'll take breaks for bathroom, food, whatever, but mostly it'll be me playing Rise of the Tomb Raider on PC. And it's all for charity to support Extra Life, which supports the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. This year, as with my previous 2 years that I've done this, I'll be supporting the San Jorge Children's Network in Puerto Rico. And they are still recovering, believe it or not, 2 years later after Hurricane Maria. They still need help. So if you can, tune in on Saturday and or Sunday. Watch my stream, watch me make a fool of myself, and please donate anything if you can, even just $1. It makes a difference. Even if you can't donate, that's awesome too. Just tune in and watch me play a game and be a fool like this. Stutter, not be able to talk correctly, and all that good stuff. So I hope to see you there. And I think I'm done for tonight. So if you've been watching, again, thank you very much for doing so. Pass by all that talking over me here. And I will see you all, hopefully this weekend. If not then, definitely next Wednesday for another game. Don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something. So thanks again. Take care. And I will see you later.